Hello everyone, and welcome back to From Our Basement Gaming.
Hey everyone.
We are back with part 17 of our Final Fantasy Let's Play.
Yeah.
And, yes, we are still, in what I believe, because I actually did start peeking at the names of some of these areas, and I believe this is called the Earth Cavern.
Yes.
So yes. I'm starting to do that now because sometimes I'm like, what on earth am I gonna call this part? So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna start actually looking at the names of the places we're going to, so if I ever get stumped, I can call on that. Yeah. Because I was like, are we in a... I couldn't remember if I was in a tunnel, or a cave, or a cavern. It's kind of hard to tell in the older games, so... but I'm glad I looked it up, because I'm like... I didn't want to, So definitely, like... 2 parts ago, you can tell that I figured out what it was called, so... Yeah.
And last time we had a lot of bad luck.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Because unfortunately our guy got killed.
Yes.
Our guys and lady got killed.
Yeah, the last few parts have been pretty tough because of this difficulty spike. So.
Yeah, this is a difficulty. I was told that the poison cavern, the cave was bad, the hole in the ground as I called it, but
yeah,
this is equally tough, and I'm wondering if it's a level issue, but also it's... You have to pre-plan ahead of time what you need. Hill gig, yes?
I'm wondering if there are some people that, like over-grinded just so they would be OP and just make it through stuff.
I think some people do that.
But I feel like it's not as fun if you, like, level up too quickly.
Yeah. I mean, it does make it a challenge to watch.
Yeah. And that's the other reason, where we're trying to balance grinding and moving forward. And we're doing it probably in a more realistic way that, like, people doing the normal playthrough would play. It's kind of like how I approach Pokemon. I try to keep it balanced. I try not to make my Pokemon way too over the levels of the gym leaders and stuff. Because I feel like if you do that too quickly, it can be kind of boring. But obviously you have to keep up as well. You can't be like, oh, I'm gonna just keep my players at a low level and like brute force my way through the story. Obviously we need balance.
Yeah. Because we don't want to make the show boring for you, the viewer.
Yeah.
Which we thought about it and we discussed this when we decided we wanted to do role-playing games.
Yeah. I mean, with it so far, we've been able to do grinding on here without it being too much of a chore for you guys, I think.
Yes.
And it might be like that with some RPGs, but if we're playing one and we find out we need to, like, do grinding sessions off camera, we can.
Yeah.
But I think with this one, it's pretty organic with the gameplay, where we don't really have to worry too much. It'll be interesting with Pokemon. We probably will have to do grinding off-screen with Pokemon.
Yes.
And we will probably, any grinding that we do would probably be just fighting the trainers on screen, story stuff, and, like, catching new Pokemon. But if we get this that part of the story done, and we still need to, power up our Pokemon. We'll probably do that off screen. If that makes any sense.
It does make sense.
Yeah. Which, with some Pokemon games in the beginning, wouldn't be that burdensome. Later on, it gets a little rough. Especially the higher the generation, because they keep adding those newer Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm trying to use a stronger.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Good. It's always like...
Yeah.
Oh, goody. John got a level.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotta keep everybody... We gotta get everybody to keep up with John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, thanks to a mishap in an earlier episode,
Yeah.
feel free to watch that. If you forgot, we had a situation where poor John had to save everybody from utter destruction.
Yeah. Thankfully, if you need a refresher, that's what the playlists are for.
Yep.
Yeah, that was something real early on into the channel. Excuse me, somebody pointed out to me that, it would be nice if I had, like, a playlist. And I said, yeah, I was kind of thinking that. So, I basically decided... Usually, my rule of thumb is once we have at least 3 parts, that's when I first create the playlist. Because if it's only 1 or 2 videos, we don't really need a playlist.
Right.
I usually, like in the second part, I just link to the first part at the end of the video. But yeah, once we get up to 3, I make the playlist.
That's fair.
Yeah. And I have it set up to automatically add the new parts to the playlist. And yeah, I apologize for the noise because, man, it has been a while, but since it's colder today, the heat actually came on just now, so you'll have to excuse that.
Yeah.
If you hear it. It cannot be helped.
Oh, crud. They get to go first.
Just glad there are only 3 of them and it's not like 6 or 8 of them.
Yeah. So am
Now I know with those big monsters they usually don't do more than 4 tops because they're so big.
I. Yes. Screen limitations.
Yes. But I was like shocked when like we're fighting like wolves or snakes or spiders, how many of them can show up.
Yeah.
It's like, geez. That was probably something that initially shocked people playing this game.
I
It's
think
like,
so.
oh my god, so many enemies at once.
I honestly think it
Yeah.
did.
But they were like, oh no, this is bad.
Whoops. That's a dead end. Ah, this guy. Or girl. Honestly, don't know.
It is a creature. So that was Yes. Sorry, that's what my brain hears the Mario Party miss when I read
That's
this.
okay. That's funny, actually. Found 1,020 gold in the treasure. Alright, so let's heal up our party. stuff to worry about.
Yes. Yes. Well, on Monday is the first day of my new job.
Ah, congrats.
Thanks.
Ah, these guys.
Still going to be trying to get my voice acting career going
Yes.
too, but yeah. Meanwhile, I've got the pay the bills job, so to speak.
That's right. Yeah, I know it's difficult. So,
Oh.
I hate it when I miss.
Yeah. Yes.
Come on, guys. Ah, good.
Yeah, so that will be interesting.
Yeah. I'm rooting for you, man.
Thanks. It'll be good to get some money coming in. And, once I start getting more money, hopefully then we can dedicate a little bit to the channel. Because we're not... It'll be a while before we can monetize this channel.
Yes. All living creatures were born to die. The seal cannot be lifted, and so there shall not. I think you mean die. Or wait, no wait, die with die. That would be. This is no place for the likes of you. Allow me to free you from your miserable mortal state.
Huh. I wasn't expecting a boss. Well, not really a boss. Maybe like a mini-boss? Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, might as well. Deal 2.
I was wondering when we would see a vampire with all these bats around everywhere.
Yeah. Same. That's cool.
And I was also wondering if we'd ever fight bats. So I guess I got my hands.
We did.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, so I don't even know if it's even fair to call him a boss, but he had dialogue.
He probably was.
Huh, okay.
But we have been given a fortunate hand.
I will consider him... I'll consider him a mini-boss unless I am told otherwise.
Same. Obtained a star ruby. Great! We defeated a crucial mini-boss, because I think we can't go any farther yet. Yes. A stone plate rests on the floor. It seems to emanate an evil force. So I think we have to give that star ruby to someone. So yes, we have to go through this cavern twice.
Time to walk all the way out, and then we will have to walk all the way back in
Yes!
later on. Because
Monster.
there's no escape ropes or repels like there is in Pokemon. It's funny to be like playing Final Fantasy and be like, man, these items from a completely different video game would really come in handy.
Yeah. I wish we were in the world of Pokemon.
Yeah, or at least had items that act like repel and escape rope.
Yeah, that would come in really in handy right now, especially.
Alright, I'm going to eat my snack, so forgive me.
I will.
Meant more the viewers, but yes.
Oh, okay.
Because I think they can hear the crinkling on the mic.
And my scratching itch.
I don't know. I also
Lay it on.
had a good lunch, but it bothered me.
Yes. That was true. These guys.
Oh,
Bolt. Cockatrice.
oh, cockatoo. No! Is he turned to stone?
He was turned to stone.
Wow. Did not know that was possible.
Yeah, and admittedly, that was why I was freaking out when that happened.
Yeah.
Because
It's like, oh.
that scares the crap out of me. Especially because I want my party to be healthy and happy. As
Yeah.
we get the heck out of here!
Yeah.
Bolt 2.
I wonder if that.
Maybe.
No!
Well, at least you guys will catch up with Zion.
Yeah. Good luck, guys.
Thanks. Magic. Heal. And you attack. Oh, crud. Oh well. Yep, Kuro gained a level. Great. And, yeah.
Apparently, when they turn to stone, their name becomes stone.
Yeah.
Not on that menu, at least.
Yeah. Use potion. Okay, come on. I was scared to crap.
Yes.
Let's
I understand.
Formation. Oh yeah, that's right. You can do it this way. Yeah, there we go. Because I want to get the heck out of here as quickly as possible before any more of those things show up.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
For the sake of everyone. And I just ran out of gold needles.
Ooh.
Well, this isn't too bad. How about Alright, so deal one.
Oh yeah, so yeah, my other disappointment with Anime Ocean City was the vendors room.
Yes. Especially now that we know that that other room is probably related to duck carving.
Yeah, so this convention was definitely small because they shared the convention center with another event. So the ground floor had some kind of duck carving competition. You know, out of wood. You make it out of wood.
Correct.
It just sounded really strange. Just in case, I'm going to specify that. You know, they're not savages that are taking a knife to real living ducks. And the second floor was on Ocean City. And yeah, so the map made the dealer's room look a lot bigger than it was. So the map kind of fooled me. And so a lot of conventions we go to, they have one section that has the artist alley and one that's the vendors. So they keep them separate. So if you just want to buy stuff, you know, merchant stuff, you can just go to the vendors part. Or if you just want to support your local artists and buy some fan art or some original art, then you can go to the artist alley. But here, they had everybody in the same area, and it was just mixed in between. Like, there was no organization about it. It was like all mixed together, which I don't mind seeing both types. It just, I guess I prefer the organization of having them in separate areas. It's just me. It's just a little jarring to have them together. But that's nitpicky. My real issue was there was nowhere to buy DVDs or Blu-rays, which made me very depressed. And nobody was selling English language games, which made it very inconvenient for us because we do like to look out for video games we can use on our channel at these conventions. And since primarily I'm pretty sure the people who watch us are English speakers, and the fact that I'm not fluent enough in Japanese to like completely translate Japanese games yet, hopefully one day, but not yet, I really wanted some good deals on English language games. So yeah, I was kind of disappointed that they just had one little teeny tiny section where the guy had a few Japanese games.
Yeah.
And also, they always undervalue Japanese games. Like, games that you cannot afford in the English language equivalent, you can get really affordably in Japanese. And that just bothers me so much. There is something fundamentally wrong with it. For example, Chrono Trigger on the Super Nintendo, it's probably worth more now, but when I looked before, it was like $85. And usually, well, now, I was spoiled because I bought it in Japan. In Japan, it was only, I would say, the equivalent of $7. And people selling it online were like, fudge! Selling the Japanese language version probably for like 12 or $15. So I'm just saying, it really sucks. It especially sucks with the Pokemon games, because the Pokemon games are way too overpriced in English. The previous ones. To the point where, like, the generation I had completely missed out on, I cannot afford. I cannot afford to get into now. And it really sucks. If I was a fluent Japanese speaker, I could, though. That's what's missed.
Yeah.
Oh well. I'm just hoping used games are still affordable in Japan. I'm hoping they're not gonna copy us.
I'm hoping too.
Yeah, because when I lived in Japan, it was really easy to buy used games. They were really affordable. They were like as affordable as you guys know in the olden days. Back in my day. No, I'm kidding. Before they got really greedy with retro games, because that's what it is. You guys can argue against that all you want, but it's greed. Before they got really greedy with retro games, how you could go to GameStop and actually get used games for really affordable prices. it's like those prices, but, you know, up to 2019 anyway. It was like that in Japan still, which was really nice. But since 2019 is the last time I've been in Japan, I can't tell you if it's still that way. Because that was 5 years ago. For all I know, post-COVID, if I can say that, post-pandemic, they could have risen. I don't really know. I was trying to think if that was the reason retro games became so expensive here, but I don't remember when they started becoming expensive here.
I noticed the prices started to rise up. I don't know. At the end of like 2019, 2020, a little bit, but then it exploded in 21,
Yeah,
22.
yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, it's gotten so bad that if I find an affordable, like one of those games, and it's affordable online, I have to ask, was it A, not well received, or B, is this a bootleg? And that really sucks.
Now I have to go and revive Kuro.
I know, what a mess.
It is a mess.
We're actually almost out of time. 3 minutes. Run!
Yeah.
You guys probably hear the button mashing.
Yes, hopefully you enjoy your ASMR.
I don't know if that's actually particularly relaxing for anybody, but enjoy.
Yeah, it's like you're back at home playing video games on summer break. Thanks, Bianca.
Yep. I've been playing Super Mario 64 on the Switch, like, via 3D All-Stars. And, I'm like, wow, gee, now I remember what real rage feels like on some of those stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, man, it's been a while since I've felt rage at a game. I mean that in the most affectionate way possible. I love Super Mario 64. I'm just really bad at it. I mean, I do okay, but it is a hard game at times. Especially because sometimes the controls just... They're good controls, but they like sometimes don't work in certain areas. Or I don't know exactly what it is. It's not a bad controls thing, it's just that sometimes it just doesn't quite do what you want it to do. At the most crucial moments, too.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright. At least it was easier to get to the village this time.
Yeah.
Overall, anyway.
Yeah, it was a pain, but we got out of that mess.
I mean, I remember the one time we had to go all the way back to the first village, and that was a nightmare.
That was a nightmare.
So we'll probably end here for now, and revive Kuro off screen, and
Yep.
we will see you guys in the next part. Bye.
Yes, definitely. Bye.